Hey everyone, welcome back to International Writers Workshop. My name is Elizabeth. Today we're going to talk about how to make a correct title on your Word document. Maybe you're writing a paragraph or an essay for a class, and so this tutorial is going to help you make sure that you have the correct kind of title. So I'm zoomed in a little bit here to my document, and I want you to take a look at all of these titles. They all say the same thing. I was writing a paragraph about my home country, so land of the free, home of the brave. Here's my title. Look at these titles. And if you think that none of them are correct, you're correct. Because these titles, some of them are not capitalized. Actually, none of them are capitalized. They're underlined, they're bolded. Some of them have punctuation, such as right here. We should not have punctuation in titles unless it's a comma, something like this, in the middle of the title. So also sometimes what I see my students do is look at this one right here. They make the title bigger than the rest of the work. And as you can see up here, my point for my font is 11. 11 or 12 is usually what you want. Make sure that everything looks the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to type what my title should look like. So the first word is always capitalized. Oh, see, and I don't want to underline. So I made it so it's not underlined or bolded or anything. So here's my first word, land. That should be capitalized. It's the first word. It's also a content word. It's a word that gives us some information. Now, of the, it's a preposition and an article. Those do not need to be capitalized in this case. And then I'm going to capitalize free. That is a content word. I will put a comma because this is part of my title. And then I'm going to capitalize home because that is another content word. We have a preposition and an article. Those do not need to be capitalized unless they're at the beginning of your title. And then I will put the word brave. And as you can see, my title is also centered. And I'm just going to check and make sure this is size 11. You can check right here, size 11. I can check all of this. It's also size 11. So just take one more second here to look at these different titles. I see these all the time in my classes. Just make sure that this is how your title looks. All right, that's what we want. The fact that it is centered in the middle of the document, that is what makes it stand out as a title. I think maybe sometimes we think, oh, we need to underline or bold it or make it italic in order for it to stand out. You don't need to do that at all because it's already doing that being centered. So I will go ahead and erase these. And as I talked about in the video on how to make a heading, now I'm left aligned. I'm ready to begin my writing. I'll push the tab key. And we don't want to underline. Got to check ourselves here. So I'm going to unclick the underline, push tab, and I'm ready to begin writing. Thanks for watching.